Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start today's morning show. Alright, so the Athletic, Ghana blog, David Onstein, they are all saying Arsenal, they're very confident. Say they will sign Victor Gyökeres. Okay, so when I saw that report, I was very happy. In fact, am I surprised? No, because I know say there is no way we don't come this far. At the end of the day, you can't just say okay, maybe the player can go sign for another person, because I believe he has given Arsenal some guarantees, and Arsenal have given him their own guarantees. So regardless of what we are hearing in the media, says, oh, this one won't call hijack him. Oh, the other people won't call hijack him. Before it was Fenerbahce and Manchester United with the year up and down. Coming back to the reports from Ghana blog, who is the Arsenal arm of the Athletic, they call it talk say even sports themselves they obsessed with the conduct of Gyökeres. Yes, who failed to return to training, although it has been a frustrating process. Arsenal remain confident that a resolution will be reached, because Sporting they're very angry with Gyökeres. In fact, one of our committee members was telling me say the thing where Arsenal they suffer now the consequences of waiting Gyökeres do, like Sporting are punishing Gyökeres. Say since you no gree come to our own preseason, we too no go let you do preseason with Arsenal. So one way or the other, either way you want to look at it, Arsenal are suffering from the battle or the fight between Gyökeres and his parents, will be Sporting Lisbon, yes. But whether the deal will collapse at the end of the day, me, I can tell you for free. You no go pay me money for me to tell you. Say na lie. Say as Osimhen end to your own move. You know why I get confidence? The player they tell everybody say Arsenal or nothing. Napoli offered Osimhen to, I think it was Al Hilal. Osimhen said lie, Gala or nothing. Fenerbahce wanted to enter the race, Gala or nothing. So that's why before, because when you look at the media reports, what will they hear? That Manchester United, according to David Onstein, have inquired to Sporting Lisbon about Gyökeres. Though the striker has made it clear he's interested only in joining Arsenal. And United do not intend to advance on anybody unless the feeling is mutual. Gyökeres is a player we say many people like him. But he has made his intentions known. Say now only Arsenal I won't follow talk. Even the agent Hassan Shettinkaya said the talk say now only like person will sacrifice in your commission. You call it tell me say the deal go scatter. Say they can't change their mind. Go like I don't know how some people think say person sacrifice indeed, because he knows say Arsenal are the best thing for this player. Gyökeres is like 27 million 28. He no won't join any club. We say they don't go want to achieve anything, they are not competing for anything. This is the only opportunity when go make. In fact, this is the last big move for him before he can have to die. 27-28, Arsenal give him 5 years. How old he go be by the time he finish that contract? Let's assume he finishes the contract. Maybe like 32-33. What are we talking about? So the content we said the deal go scatter. Even Fabrizio Romano self breaking. Manchester United have just been offered again to hijack the Gyökeres deal by agents close to Sporting. The answer from player side, he only wants to play for Arsenal. All these guarantees, all these assurances. Now, waiting make Arsenal mind cooler. They know the panic gets. They just rest assured say this one. But even when you watch Fabrizio Romano's podcast, Romano can explain say if at the end of the day this deal goes through, Omozemo could go thank Gyökeres. Say the guy really fought for this deal. You get, because he had the opportunity to go to Manchester United. He had the opportunity to go to Al Hilal. Al Hilal will pursue striker. They find striker like man. They go for Osimhen, you know what? They go for this one, you know, like they pursue. They find striker by all means. So if to say he won't really go join them, he could have joined far. By the end of the day, you don't tell everybody say Arsenal or nothing. Only after that, no thing whisper for the boy here. When they don't say now Arsenal or nothing. So you see me say, are they calm? They are not the panic yet. So that's why I just be. So I will extend my calmness to you, that you too should be calm. At the end of the day, the player will join us. The highest is not delay. You get, well, it happen for some kind of deals. You get, so more just to observe and see how things they unfold. Now, away from that, All right, so Manchester United also, because they define striker now desperately, they also entered the race for Eberechi last week, but they were told he has already committed to Liverpool. Now, they also made a new inquiry to Sporting over Gyökeres, but the Swedish striker made it clear that he only wants to join. So then said they look for who then go sign. But now, all fingers points towards the direction of Benjamin Sesko, because they say Manchester United new sporting director used to be a popular figure over there at RB Leipzig. So they say now I discover Benjamin Sesko. I don't forget they explain that thing. But say the man now they say, okay, maybe they come go carry Benjamin Sesko, and Sesko, according to the media reports, if they are to be believed, they worry about Champions League again, saying they're ready to join Manchester United even though they don't have Champions League football. So if that be the case, well, good riddance. In fact, I would even like making come the EPL. I could see how he will take uplift Manchester United, because if he meet us, he will be motivated to come and destroy us. If we say to meet them, the Ukrainians will be motivated to finish them. So it will be a good spectacle for the EPL. So make himself come with the wait for him. Now, away from that, for the press conference we Arteta do, Arteta can talk about Andrea Berta. So Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta is delighted with the impact that Andrea Berta has had. Arteta said Berta and the team have done an excellent job as well, trying to push everything forward. There's still a long time to go in the window, this transfer window. We have a lot of hope that we can still improve the team. We are going to continue to try to do that. Yes, I did very, very happy. That's why I did optimistic, very, very optimistic. Say, even if after bringing in Gyökeres, we are not done. We are not done. We still get many, many business to do for this window. A left winger could still come in, then the deputy number 10 can still come in. You get a left back can also still come in. Don't forget, they may transition my Saliba into the midfield. Like so many things can happen. So we could just observe. Anyhow, if they are they happy say Arteta they push the Chrome case, because in fact, if I can't like what's the report yesterday we talk say Arteta the Chrome case no want to spend. You get. So Arteta and I push their hand because they want there on the safer side of PSR, even though we are already PSR compliant and FAP compliant, but they still don't want to spend. So Arteta is pushing them that no, what's happened last season? Mommy, I don't want that mistake again. May not bring the money, we could buy the player who won't buy now. Bring your Oja, the song, now wait till they find by now. So are they very, very happy to say Arteta don't get that clout now to actually tell them what he wants, and they are able to get it done. And Berta has been very, very good in this transfer window. Like, I'm impressed. Now, we can't even hear from the Sun and L'Equipe say Real Madrid, they're very, very keen on signing William Saliba. Then they observe. Say then they're interested. Saliba self no say Real Madrid they're interested, no be lie. But here's the thing now. With what they happen between Real Madrid and Liverpool, where Madrid don't sign Ibrahim Konate, if that deal gets done, Madrid will come get Dean Hodgson and Ibrahim Konate. They still have a certain Rudiger who is old and might retire maybe next 2-3 years. So I don't really know whether after getting those players, they will see the look towards Saliba. And in fact, the time with me, I will turn my eyebrow now. If Saliba no sign the contract extension way the one put for in front presently, because Saliba has 2 years left on his contract. So the current deal now will extend his tenure, giving me bumper pay rise. So I don't see any reason why Saliba will not extend, because Saliba don't need to talk say before he go come up for Arsenal, he won't win something, because if he come up without winning anything, you will be forgotten. Nobody will remember you again. So I that is his motivation. So that one safe is good. Now the one they ask Arteta on Max Doman, not just Max Doman and some of the small way we follow them go this Singapore. Arteta can they explain say whoever knocks hard and kicks the door, we are going to have games now, and we'll have the opportunity to see some of all those young stars. So it's up to them. Back in May, like obviously Arteta has a busy schedule. So see, we cannot just read everything finish. The Coco be say we carry them go there, no be just to complete the numbers. No, they went there to go and play. Let's see what they can offer, because this season I know they will still give Max Doman games, and we'll see more of him in the Champions League games and in the domestic cups. You may not really see all these players in the EPL unless maybe we they win convincingly. 70 minutes, you don't knock somebody 4-0. It's okay. Doman, I come and show this. We'll see if he do it. All those kinds of things. That would see me. I personally expect so. More just to watch. Any other things they go, Shola, are they yet to be let to know? Now, away from that, So we're going to get another report from Ghana Blog. Say Arsenal have interest in Real Madrid's Rodrigo and Newcastle's Antonio Gordon. David Ornstein don't they talk this thing from beginning, even when the transfer window starts. Say Gordon, keep an eye on Gordon, keep an eye on Gordon. Now you see this Antonio Gordon, Liverpool 9 be the favourites to sign him before, but based on saying Liverpool now don't they look towards Rodrigo. You get, so Gordon is going to be available now. Whether Arsenal will go sign the Gordon, then the Athletic when they talk say the future of Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard is going to determine if the admiration and interest we Arsenal get for the likes of Gordon go materialize. Guess which means one of those two people need to leave. If they leave, then Arsenal go run the deal. Guess so I would say with the here so, but we'll just watch. Any other things they go shola me idea here. I will let you know. All right, so away from that, so we're going to look at what they talk about our senior man. So they say Arsenal are still attentive to the market and open to the idea of strengthening if an appropriate deal comes up. If there are any further additions, they will likely be in attack. And this corresponds with what somebody also told me, I think yesterday or this morning, say he won't make Arsenal strengthen our attacking department, and Arsenal said they look towards that direction. So okay, once we wrap up this Gyökeres, then any other team will they come in. Now in the attacking side of things, because centre back don't they shut up. They already bring in Christian Mosquera, and the left back will be like priority now because you have a certain Mosquera that can play there, Ricardo Calafrio that can play there, Jakub Kiwior that can play there. So that plays Zinchenko too that is still available that can play there. So we have like 4 names in the pecking order of left back. So it's not seen as a priority, and based on the statistics we get from Mosquera, so nobody they drink one. You get, so why would you want to go and invest money in that area? That's why some people they raise their eyes. They ask us to go for Jorel Heto. You get, but that Jorel Heto self they very very versatile. That's what Arsenal the business about. It is a part of sport depth, but in our hierarchy of needs, I don't think left back is going to be part of what we need to solve. So the other areas moving forward is going to be attacking reinforcements. Just like Liverpool, they look for Malik Fofana, even though they don't get many people down. We too, we need to strengthen so that with the commodity one we don't tire, we will bring in this other person. So that is something I'm happy with. But just to watch, I want to believe that Arsenal, they will help us run out. Now, away from that, we can't get reports say Arsenal no get any plan to actually sell Jakub Kiwior. Again, so Jakub Kiwior is not foreseen to leave Arsenal this summer. You get, so now Sam Dean is one of the journalists that works with the Telegraph. So now they talk this one, and I don't talk him before. Say unofficially, Kiwior is on the market. Officially, it's not. You get, many people brought an argument there and say why they go want sell Jakub Kiwior after his exploits last season, towards the tail end of last season, where we say he can become the better defender. Even Saliba can shop us. Saliba not going to play as Saliba who we know without Gabriel Magalhaes. So this season, I don't think the best way to reward Kiwior will be to send him out. So may they keep him. I'm all for that. Me, I don't get any problem with Jakub Kiwior again. So I'm all for that. Person they improve. So Jakub Kiwior who was the shit back at those days, oh no, he don't improve. So that one safe, he good. Now, away from that. So because Arteta can talk about Zubimendi and Noni Madueke, because they say these two players, the way Arteta they see them as tier 1 signing. Signing so they say well, they sign to come enter the first 11, which means they are as good as entering the first 11. They say that the way we see them, then the rest people they'll be on the bench to cover. Now, I can tell you for free again that don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Next season, you will see a lineup of Noni Madueke on the left, Bukayo Saka on the right. You get, don't be surprised. And they tell you this thing now. Don't be surprised. So you will see them because it is not enough to be explosive. When it comes to pace, Madueke has it. When it comes to trickery, he has it. Martinelli has pace, raw explosion with no trickery. This alone will not do it. So that might be the reason why if you see Madueke on the left and Saka on the right, Gyökeres in the middle. Oh yeah, a lady master, 3 lady master in case of counter attack, because when I look at all the goals who scored last season, the season before, how many goals who scored through counter attacks? Say the way Liverpool, you don't see Liverpool counter attack very deadly. They don't reach your post because Diaz, the leading master, Jota, the leading master, Salah, as in Kodigapo, as in Opo, he played. So we need to have that type of way, because all those people they counter attack us, we can counter their counter attacks. So that's so it be, but more just watch. I don't know how I want to play the player, but I get the feeling that when you look at the statistics, the metrics, where Arsenal they go bringing on the Madueke, all those progressive carries, all those lunging, all those things, they go want exploit them. So he's not going to be spending much time on the bench. So that one self now another thing. Now we can't yet see Manchester United they propose a loan bid to Aston Villa. See, they would like to carry Dibu Martinez, and Aston Villa don't reject and say if you want him, come and buy him. Put your money where your mouth is. So whether at the end of the day Aston Villa are going to invest their Manchester United are going to invest their money on the player, I don't really know, but I can tell you another thing. Say if Man you buy this player, their goalkeeping department could not improve significantly, because Martinez is a better goalkeeper than that Akbele. We then get there. Yeah, that Onana and the other guy again is better than them. That's why them they look for goalkeeper. Is it goalkeeper? Goalkeeper will save you from chopping. Imagine say we don't get a Raya. You get. Only God know how many goals for the chop, because say we get good defense back-to-back seasons. Keeper follow. You get. Don't be only the player. Keeper follow. You follow the contribute. So now so just because not just watch. Now another report where David Ornstein when they put out now say there have been internal talks on both Eberechi Eze and Xavi Simons, and those talks don't slow down since when Arsenal give Ite-Waneri a new contract. Those talks have slowed down. Now this does not mean Arsenal not going for Eberechi Eze or Xavi Simons, but for now it don't slow down. So it's just it don't slow down. But me, I believe say it slowed down because Arsenal turned their focus, and it at this same David Ornstein, now in own media, the Athletic, nicely report and say Arsenal have turned their focus from all those new comers who will sign to finalizing Gyökeres, finalizing Christian Mosquera, finalizing Oli Madueke. Mosquera has been finalized, Madueke has been finalized, Gyökeres is hanging. So they want to finalize that one, and also giving people new deals, tying players to lengthy contracts. That's another focus. Brother is doing a whole lot. At the same time, he's multitasking, no be here. So he's doing so much, and I really appreciate him for his work ethic. Now this morning, I saw this report talking about Eze. Hand of Arsenal say Eze update is coming. Eze update is coming. So make on the wait and they refresh. Make I see what be the Eze update. Because it doesn't like Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano will get update. Say okay, maybe Arsenal, here we go. Gyökeres. Instead of me to just post and they go come post. Here we go is coming. Everybody will come to observe. They comment. Hey, Shina Manchester United, here we go. Shina Arsenal, Shina Chelsea. After maybe a few minutes, they can drop her. So hand of Arsenal is doing that. So I observe, it can drop this post. You get. Now this is a lengthy, I don't know an article on call I'm waiting. Now, it's a Eberechi is a current state of play. His future was linked to Ite-Waneri, hence my statements with the until the formal approach is made, proceed with caution. Now, since the talks, glowing references from Arsenal players, Arteta is obsessed and directly communicated this to the board that he wants the player. Now, my understanding is personal terms have never been an issue. In fact, instead one of his sources say Eberechi is ready to sign 5-year deal as quick as tomorrow. Now, what's one of his sources tell him for you to know how the guy love Arsenal die. Furthermore, I also understand he has already told Chelsea and Bayern that his preference is Arsenal. But the issue now is, for how long will he wait? Because for now, we know they prioritize him. Our focus is elsewhere. And I don't blame Arsenal, because when they finish that their focus, they will come back here. Now, internal dialogue has taken place with Palace. But after that internal dialogue, we won't even go speak with Steve Parish, should be the chairman. We've not gone back there again, which corroborates the current news. Say our focus is not there at the moment, and we will return to that player. So Arsenal will focus on sales, and hopefully the sale of Trossard, which will open the door. Because don't forget, Trossard already agreed personal terms with Fenerbahce. You get? Don't forget. So at the end of the day, in contact the hope is that Arsenal will make sales, pick up the phone to Steve Parish. If anything develops further, I will be sure to update you. This is the way hand of Arsenal puts it. Long ago, at the end, they can talk say Arsenal go sign Eberechi Eze. He wants me to sign up. You get? But more just to watch. Me personally, I also Arteta really admires the player. He's a good player, no doubt. Nobody's arguing that. So More just the watch. Anywhere they go, more finish with our front first. Time still day. Get the most important, the most important signing of this season. Now number 9. Once Gyökeres don't enter, any other thing a bonus. That Gyökeres, because if you sign every other person finish, you know sign this Gyökeres is number 9. But you don't sign anybody. Like the way me they say, you don't sign anybody. Even though those ones see the important too. But in our hierarchy of needs, in our scale of preference, something that we're supposed to be number 1, say, now your most pressing need be this. And that is the number 9 Gyökeres. So if you don't get that, Baba, you never sign. So that's why everybody, all eyes are waiting for the here we go. Gyökeres to us now. 5 years contract agreed. Pay also salary. We go get that news in a fee. Now, moving from that, we can't get another report. Say Christian Mosquera is expected to be officially announced as an Arsenal player today. Yes. So these reports are here, and even Football London self reiterated that same report that Arsenal will announce Christian Mosquera today. You get the reason we make people they say they go announce now because Mosquera was sighted at the London Heathrow Airport. We are in the fly to go Singapore, go meet the Arsenal preseason, the tour. Yes, the players we did there. Now, based on saying they go there, so the expectation is that today, 22 July 2025, Arsenal are supposed to announce the player to let everybody know, say, everything about the deal has been completed. Medical, the documents signed, sealed, delivered. So, more could they watch the expectation that today to happen, more could they see. Now, also, people like Ben Jacobs come to talk, say, Xavi Simons' price is never expected to be like 80 million plus. Because even the add-ons where I believe it's supposed to pay PSG when they sign the player. Now, early this year, I think January, now they pay 50 million or thereabouts. Then they can't get some add-ons. So those add-ons never come into effect because they sell the player already. So nobody's expecting them to be requesting for that type of humongous amount. Now, Chelsea is already proceeding with Xavi Simons. So they're interested in signing him. Talks have already begun with a deal possibly something under 70 million share. Yes, now what's in say I believe they paid 50 million fixed, but not all the 30 million add-ons have been paid, allowing for a cheaper package. So maybe at the end of the day, they might sell the guy for maybe 60 million euros. And mind you, PSG gets like a sell-on clause on this guy deal. So at the end of the day, we will see how much he will go for. Now, the Metro can even talk the same to say, I believe they don't set a lower asking price for Chelsea and Arsenal for Xavi Simons. Yeah, so now, almost in the same light, the Coco will say the deal will be under 70 million. That's the expectation. It's going to be under 70 million. So, but more just the shisha. Let's hope everything go well. If not Arsenal won't buy ammo, if not Chelsea, we will see at the end of the day. Also, the Metro, when they put out this report, say Mikel Arteta can repeat Kai Havertz's trick with heavily criticized Arsenal signing. So who is saying this? Alan Smith, maybe one of the Gunners, one of the former Arsenal players. When they talk, say Arteta get this track record of developing players, of making players better. Gets majority of the signings has actually made them better. So you can say with that track record, so the expectation is also that Arteta will make Noni Madueke become a success at Arsenal. So I was saying, Baba they explained. He said the transfer to him, it came as a surprise because when you look at the 5th paragraph, he said the transfer came as a bit of a surprise. The ex-Arsenal striker said it didn't seem like an obvious one, but you mentioned his versatility, and I think Arsenal need more options, which is why Arteta really go sign the player. Now for tomorrow match, where Arsenal will play against AC Milan, I don't go check all the preseason. Are they very, very happy? So no one they entered midnight because I know what life for you. In the past, most of our preseason games, especially all those USA, at midnight. Let's sleep with sweet person. But yesterday they play match 2 o'clock, they play match 1:30. All those guys, oh, when they wake up, I remember those days of Atlanta '96. So we wake up early, momo. Nobody there that time these days. So I won't sleep now. So I did very happy to say this one. 12:30 afternoon, 12:30 p.m. Arsenal will play AC Milan. In fact, almost all the games now 12:30. I see one maybe like a 6 p.m. or thereabout. So I did very happy to say yes, our eye go clear. We go watch the match, we go analyze them. In fact, we go use the match, introduce a new program we want to introduce for our community. So we'll go there for this new season to spicing up our live interactions. Yes, so I did very, very happy. In fact, I can't wait. Yes, so 12:30 Nigerian time, club friendly Arsenal versus AC Milan. If I want you to check the Arsenal website, they already give you history about AC Milan. I won't go talk about it, but there's no need. Yes, we'll make the show come over long. We'll talk about the history of Arsenal AC Milan, the last time we met, how we fared. So, obviously, but it's good. I won't say Rafael, but that one said another person will say me like bad. So I won't see him against Arsenal. Now, the Sun can show us one player from the Arsenal Academy. With everybody done the talk, say Nine will be the next Bukayo Saka. You get before now, Mario Kozadubri. Everybody talk say, it's going to be the next Bukayo Saka. But now, Arsenal have signed youngster Luis Zesevic John. So his first professional contract, the 17-year-old could be the Gunners' long-term succession plan to start Bukayo Saka, thanks to his ability on the right wing and as well being able to fit in at wing back. An exciting dribbler with an eye for a goal, Luis chipped in with 7 goals and 7 assists last season for the under-18. Now, this same Zesevic, he joined the Gunners in 2020 and has thrived under the guardians of former star Saka at the youth level. So this guy, he don't depart with Arsenal under 21 tour for Slovakia yesterday. So in case you don't know him, this is his picture. So everybody on the talk say the guy good die you. Say in the future the guy go better like the next Bukayo Saka, but I don't know why they always put Bukayo Saka as a noose around their neck, because I feel it is too big. It is too big a shoe. So wear, yes. But they calm down again. So they hyper Maria Kozadubri. Today we Dubri. Today we indeed. All those people they shout, hey, I want to enter first level. I want to enter first level. There is no space. There's no space. I'm not signing God. Where are you? Where are you now? Where are you? Where are you today? Nobody they mention all those one. But if to say we're in the 9 score 1 billion goals, you come to hear, oh, Arsenal made a mistake. Arsenal lets a promising gem leave. Where are they? Educated. I want person. Where are you there? I'm not saying, I know all these things. I know beside they talk to bash them, but I'm just giving you an objective review of some of the people who say we're crying for first 11, that they are so good. We're not say, okay, I can't force you. If you want to leave, you can leave. We are there today. Obi Martinchi, make a dimension in it. Go. For every shining lights that left Arsenal and went elsewhere and exploded, there are thousands others that didn't do nothing, nada, nothing. Not so you just speak. All right, let's move on. Now, away from that, okay, I think I'm taking this particular story and come and repeat it. So let's bring you our message from one of our sponsors, Moby Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 806466422234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. Now, the biggest news of the day. Now, the fact say David Ornstein, the Athletic, Gunners blog, all of them they talk say Arsenal are confident they will sign Victor Gyökeres. Myself, my confidence is over. Even based on what Arteta talk yesterday, say this guy, now person will say he never joined our group yet, which means on board. You get on board is coming. You get so I just very, very happy. Both just to watch anyhow we be sure. All of us go to celebrate or go sign this player. So, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and ends that come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. And get out, right, guys. Ciao.